not hear the bad news. We don't want to hear it at all.
I didn't. The Fresno and Sacramento police departments are both looking into whether any crimes were committed, though, while the children were away with their dad. An update now to a story we covered for you live all yesterday morning. An 8-year-old girl continues to recover after she got shot in the stomach. She was sleeping on the couch in her home when a car pulled up at 4th Street and someone inside fired off several rounds.
The older brothers of the gunshot victim are gang members. We believe they were the intended targets.
My heart went out, man. I hugged the parents, the mother and the daughter, and told her I'll pray for her kids.
Police are still talking to witnesses, trying to come up with a description of the car. And a winter wildfire continuing to burn this morning in Riverside County. Several homes are still evacuated. None have caught fire. The blaze has burned more than 150 acres so far and is just 20% contained. Let's take a quick look now at some live pictures. Earlier, they were showing the part that's on fire, but here you can see how close the flames are to homes. Again, many of the homes in that area of Riverside County have been evacuated, but the flames have not reached those houses yet. We'll continue to update the story throughout the morning. In Tulare County, investigators are looking into what started a deadly house fire in Woodlake. 98-year-old Isabel Rodriguez was found dead once crews finished knocking down the flames. Detectives, though, are still waiting for an autopsy to figure out exactly how and when the woman died. It looks like Fresno is holding a special election on Tuesday, June 4th. You're the ones who will decide on whether to privatize residential trash service. The council voted 4-3 last night to move forward with the special election. The city says it needs to privatize trash pickup to help close a $1 million budget gap. But it'll cost the city another $1 million just to put on the election. Some say, though, that giving trash service to a private company is really the only smart investment for Fresno.
We just need to let the citizens of the city of Fresno tell us now where to go on this issue.
90% of California cities use private haulers.
Short-term Band-Aid that promises to be a long-term disaster.
Some called on the council to hold the special election next year, but members wanted it sooner. More on this story in our next half hour. It looks like those automatic spending cuts in Washington are going through. That's because Congress is on vacation till next week. They're taking a 3-day weekend. The government has to cut $85 billion in across-the-board budget cuts from now through the end of the fiscal year. The president has till midnight to sign the order, which will kick off those deductions. But first, he will host Democrat and Republican congressional leaders at the White House for a discussion about how to move beyond this impasse and possibly repeal those cuts.
President and Democrat leaders have failed to pass a solution of their own.
There are Republicans dancing in the streets, happy with the thought that sequestration will happen.
The military will take the biggest hits. $46 billion will be slashed from the Pentagon's budget. Speaking of finances, here's this morning's Money Watch, sponsored by Security First Bank. Let's check in with Ashley Morrison.
Asian markets were mixed on lackluster manufacturing data from China. Tokyo's Nikkei added 0.5%, while Hong Kong's Hang Seng lost 0.5%. On Wall Street, the Dow came close to a record high before investor concerns about impending federal budget cuts pushed it lower. The blue chips lost 20 points on Thursday. The Nasdaq was down 2 points. All Nippon Airways, Boeing's biggest customer for its otherwise troubled 787 Dreamliner, is standing by the aircraft maker. ANA has 17 Dreamliners, but like other carriers around the world, it grounded the plane in January due to problems with its lithium-ion batteries. Boeing has orders for 800 787 Dreamliners. ANA says it is confident the problem can be resolved. And Groupon is looking for a new chief executive. The online daily deals pioneer fired its quirky founder and CEO, Andrew Mason, on Thursday. The company is facing scrutiny that its business model is flawed. Groupon stock plunged 24% on Thursday to $4.23 a share on disappointing earnings. The stock has lost 3/4 of its value since it went public 2 years ago. That's your Money Watch. For more, stay with CBSMoneyWatch.com. In New York, Ashley Morrison for CBS 47 on your side.
Mid-40s at 6:06. The FAA all over this video. A plane full of people doing the Harlem Shake midair.
Yeah, we got hit again, and then we realized that several high-end bikes were taken from us.
A Clovis bike shop out thousands of dollars. The crime caught on tape.
States should be able to define marriage as they see fit.
President Obama thinks so, and he's taking his fight for gay marriage to the Golden State. But first, the Fresno Home and Garden Show kicks off later this morning. Mike Scott's live at the fairgrounds with a preview.
Next Extra, the queen of crime time, Nancy Grace, goes off on the Fatal Attraction murder case. Will Jodi Arias' sudden amnesia on the stand send her to death row? Then, Extra's ultimate Oscar countdown. Next Extra.
On your side at 5:30, only CBS 47.
Hi, I'm Chandra Bill, and I just love Stanton Optical. Come in now, buy one pair, and get a second pair free, plus a free eye exam. Visit StantonOptical.com.
Call 877-STANTON for nearest location.
It's time for the Toyota Snow Report presented by your Central Valley Toyota